there's just so much going on in the garden right now that it's a little hard to decide what to focus on and to show you. But I thought I would show you a few details in this front yard area, because I tell you, it's a place that we are just getting so much enjoyment out of. Most afternoons, this is where we end up. If the day is nice enough, we end our day just grabbing whatever bit of sun we can in that front yard patio. And so this is the garden that I've had that I've been enjoying quite a bit. And I couldn't, I want to share this with you because I love this color. I love this rhododendron. That is Rhododendron Medusa. And I transplanted this a couple of years ago, and so it's been a little slow in getting reestablished, but I think it's going to be okay. And it's certainly blooming plenty this year, and I think it's going to settle in and start just get better and better as time goes on. So under the base here, we've got a few favorites. That's a conifer. Pretty soon we're going to have the Ito peonies really starting to come on. But there is one thing, I want to zoom in and I want to show you a few details. And I want to talk to you about this plant in particular. This is Senecio angel wings. And it's also back there, the silver foliage that you see. So there's the difference between these two. That one back there, I didn't cut back at all. These were, I have a number of them in here, and I wasn't really expecting them to winter through. I kind of thought they might be an annual for me. But we had a very mild winter here, and they came through without a hitch. I wasn't sure if I should cut them back, and so I did on some. And here's an example of one that I cut back all the way to the ground, and it's coming back just fine. So I think that I could do it either way, but I think cutting it back and making room for fresh foliage is a perfectly good strategy. So I have examples of both. But either way, let's go look at that one while we're here, because I love the texture. Just soft, white, big and bold. I just think it's such a interesting and fun plant. And it blends with so many different foliage colors very nicely. The kind of orangey tones of this Heuchera and then the one that I'm going to show you over there kind of really speak to the Rhododendron Medusa. This is Heuchera Fire Alarm, and notice the kale back there. That's kind of something that I'm going to be doing a lot more of, is just anywhere I have a bare bit of soil, I'm going to be, plugging in kale and basil and lettuces, that sort of thing. Because one, I think they're beautiful and they're edible, so that's kind of cool. Through here, again, kind of that rosy tone. I love the color story of this. So we've got a little Guillium called Cosmopolitan, speaking to this Heuchera Delta Dawn, and this Barberry Golden Ruby. So you got the three of those things playing that color story and then echoing what's happening with Rhododendron Medusa. The other blue that is speaking so nicely to the Senecio, look at that right there, is this dwarf conifer. Look at that blue, so beautiful. That's Picea pungens Montgomery. And there you have it. Hope you enjoyed the tour of our front yard patio.